Hey everybody, Captain Shane here. I'm in the MD-11 tonight. By popular demand, everybody loves this aircraft, despite everything I got. Hey GT, nice to see you. Despite all the aircraft I got, this is the one everybody wants to see, and I don't blame you. This is the best thing I've got for flying. I'm really good at it. Let's do it. All right, let's get some power on this aircraft. Let's get moving here.
Autopilot.
Cool. Let's get some checklist open here. Alright, electronic flight bag is good. Parking brake is released. Landing gear lever is confirmed. Let's get some lights on in here. Alright, engine AP fire test. Let's go.
Engine 1, fire.
1.
Engine 2, fire.
2.
Engine 3, fire. Engine
Alright,
1,
let's do the
fire.
annunciator lights and air system test.
Overspeed.
Okay, checking all my lights, make sure they're good.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Air system test in progress. Alright, IRS switches are coming on now. And we should get a cargo fire indication here. There it is. And then hydraulic pressure test. Let's get that going and put the synoptic over to hydraulics. Hydraulic pressure test in progress. Emergency power switch coming on. Emergency light switch armed. Windshield defog on. Logo and nav lights are configured correctly. No smoking seatbelts. Okay, standby ADI, uncaged. Let's do the takeoff warning test.
Stabilizer. Flat.
And we'll do engines 2 and 3. Oh, well that's interesting. Looks like the number 2 thrust reverser lever was actuated. Let's try engines 2 and 3.
Stabilizer.
Good thing I checked that, huh?
Flat.
Alright, takeoff warning system is check EIS panel, traffic data VOR 1 and 2, and we want Wixer on the right, traffic data VOR 1 and 2, and we're going to leave terrain, correction, Wixer on the right, terrain on the left, we'll do plan on my side. Weight and balance. Put that headrest down. Let's take a look at our weight and balance for tonight. Here is our flight plan coming on screen. Short flight tonight from Chicago O'Hare to the World Port, Louisville. Looks like our cost index is going to be 67. Basically no wind. Block fuel is 35,000 pounds. Looks like we're looking to burn about 14.6. And our cargo weight tonight's kind of light, 152.4, not too heavy. So 152, 400. Block fuel again is 35,408. Taxi fuel 2,000 pounds. Trip fuel 14,652. And apply. So it looks like our takeoff CG is going to be 28.1. Takeoff weight is 439. That's not very heavy at all. Landing weight 424. I'm not used to flying the MD-11 this light, so it should be has some good performance here. IRS, let's do the IRS here. So, flight plan initialization. Let's initialize IRS, and let's program our flight. KORD, KSDF. Alternate's going to be KCVG. We're well familiar with that airport, flying our 737s in there a lot. Flight number is UPS 2257. Cruise altitude tonight is 360. Temperature offset is going to be +4. So let's go -52 and a +4 tailwind component. Okay. Fuel looks nice. Over to flight plan. Now let's talk about weather. I think from now on I'm going to start showing these things. Hey, Nanny Ray, thank you. Appreciate it. I'll do my best. I'm going to use SimBrief weather so we can see what we're getting into here. So KORD, KSDF, and KCBG. Let's search them up. So weather here at what is this? Chicago here. Here's the ASUS. We got VATSIM ASUS. Wind is 2105 knots, 10 statute mile visibility, few clouds of 4,000 feet. Altimeter is 2995, and it looks like it's a little chilly here tonight. Let's see here. We are departing 22 left and 28 right. We're going to expect 22 left for departure tonight. Weather over at Louisville is marginal VFR. Ceilings are 2,900, 6 statute miles visibility. Wind is 29013, gust 19. So low ceilings. And in the event of we had to divert, which I doubt we will with that weather. It looks like Cincinnati's not a whole lot better. In fact, it's even worse. It's lower ceilings than that. But the wind is a little more stable. So this alternate isn't actually that great either. We should be fine though, going into Louisville. So there's your weather forecast. Let's do the flight plan here. So from Chicago here, there is no SID. We are going to be using runway 22 left. Just going to insert that. And then from there, we are going to go direct to a fix called... where's my flight plan? SimSky. SimSky. Not in bit. Oh, maybe if I typed it in right. SKY. And then we're going to Karen. CARYN. And from Karen, we're going to go to Sybil. Where we'll pick up the J Money arrival. Expecting runway 35 left. We're parking on that side tonight. Civil transition. I went the ILS 35 left. Take it from Bourbon. Insert. And let's check our flight plan here. Yeah, looks right to me. Flight plan's good. All right. Let's see what we got for let's see what our takeoff performance is looking like at our ORD tonight. So we're gonna do flaps 10. We're kind of light. Full flex and calculate. All right. So flaps 10 looks like our V1 is 139, VR 156 and 164, and that's gonna be a flex 59 takeoff. Kind of a short runway, but we're not very heavy. Saying we can do it. All right, flex 59 it is. So takeoff, we're gonna go flex 59, flaps 10. Outside air temperature is 1 Celsius, 1 C, and our wind component is 5 knot headwind, so 0 slope, -5. And these numbers jive real close to what we were getting at SimBrief. So 130, 156, 164. I'll go with this. It's more conservative. 156 on the rotate speed. And then 164 on a V2, which will give us a climb out speed of 174. Okay, slat retract at 212 and clean maneuvering at 230. Alright, so we are set, guys. So flight plans on the left. I got takeoff on the right. FMC is programmed for flight. Final cockpit preparation. Fuel quantity is checked and set. Let's take a look at that. Fuel quantity, 35,000 pounds. Checks FMC. I got flight plan on the left. And takeoff on the right. Flap takeoff selector. Flaps 10. Flaps 10. FCP airspeed is going to be 250. FCP heading. We're going to call and verify our... actually, let's do this. There we go. Here's our IFR clearance, guys. Oh, wow. We got all kinds of controllers on tonight. This will be nice. Okay. Squawk 6503. 6503. And what else we got? Initial altitude is going to be... Oh, it's the ORD. It's the ORD 8 departure. Climb via SID. Maintain 5,000 feet. We'll put 5,000 feet in here. And climb via SID. So what is the... It said there's... Simply doesn't recognize the ORD 8. Oh, I guess there is one. Let's take a look at that. So we're on... This is what we were assigned. The O'Hare 8. So take off instructions from runway... to left. I'm assuming it's just gonna be runway heading, right? Not familiar with this. All aircraft expect radar vectors to first en route nav aid fix. Expect clearance requested altitude flight miles. Okay. Cross DME 5.5 arc GCO at about 3,000. Okay. It's fine. So we need to cross this DME arc at or above 3,000. Alright. Make sure real quick that there is no... Ah, there isn't one. Okay. So we're just going to fly runway heading then. In which case, the runway heading for Chicago is... 22 left, 225. Okay. Altitude set, altimeter is 2995. Auto brakes. Takeoff. Takeoff, taxi departure brief. Alright. We've already talked about the ORD 8 departure. We're currently down here at the UPS ramp. So our taxi is going to be out here, Sierra, Whiskey, left on Yankee, cross 28 right, over to November and hold for 22 left. So I think we're ready here. So let's go B4 start. Pushback checklist. Status page at the engine at set. APU, let's start that now. APU starting. Aux pump 1. Doors and windows. Alright, while that's happening, I'm gonna go ahead and get my desk set up here for departure. One moment. Alright, just about ready here. Looks like we got some company traffic spawning right next to us. That's cool. Oxide hydraulic pump 1, APU power on. By the way, let's fire up the webcam. See how it's looking here. Make some adjustments. Whoa! That ain't right. Hold on. There we go. Got the throttles, got the stick, got my gut. Had some pizza for dinner. Alright, external power off. Parking brake set. Both shocks and ground power unit are coming off now. And let's get the beacon light on. APU bleed is on. Engine ignition A. Smart cars. Smart cars takes a little more effort now with the latest updates that they made to it. So hopefully it cooperates with us tonight. And I get a link to this. Okay. Smart. Oh, just saw it. Nice. Alright, our smart cars is fired up, and the last thing we gotta do is get Chicago Center on frequency 134875. 134875 on VHF1. Hey, push your start.
Ground to cockpit. Code
Unit
is
1577, radar service terminated. Change to advise frequency approved.
Okay, Unit 1577.
FedEx 375, cross jacks at maintain 13,000. The India altimeter, 29999.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Information Tango.
FedEx 375, negative. Just cross jacks. Juliet Alpha Kilo Kilo Sierra at maintain 13,000. The India altimeter is 29999.
Okay, Roger, sorry. 13,000. Yeah. Altimeter is 29999. That's 375.
FedEx 375, Rebecca, correct. Thank you.
Chicago Center, American 2973 O'Hare. It's coming out of Hotel Shorta Alpha with information Tango for taxi.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
2973 Chicago Center, runway 22 left, taxi via Alpha 10, Bravo Victor.
So connected.
Alpha 10
and
Bravo
bypass
Victor, runway
service.
22
Release
left,
parking
American
brake.
2973.
Parking brake released.
Starting pushback. And you may start engines.
Okay, crew, engine start. Starting engine 3. Button out, light on. Okay, rotation in 2. Low pressure. Fuel on. Fuel flow, EGT. Okay, button in, light out, starting engine 1.
Delta 2076, clear at Kansas City.
We're in Kansas City, 2076.
Okay, rotation in 2. Oil pressure's coming up.
Wisconsin, Delta's 960, Command
Fuel on. Fuel flow,
Delta 960 Chicago Center, verify you're about 10 southeast of Nodine.
That's correct, 10 south of 09, Delta's 960.
Delta 960 Heavy, Chicago Center, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 410,
okay,
good
button
evening.
in, light out, starting engine 2. Button out, light on. Rotation in 2. Oil pressure's on the rise.
Spirit Wing 1654, clear direct, Golf, Lima, Delta.
Fuel on. Fuel flow, EGT.
Spirit Wing 1654, clear direct, Golf, Lima, Delta.
Button in, light out.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
The aircraft calling in there, that was carrier wave only, no voice.
Okay, after start
Spirit Wing,
checklist,
that
engine
was
wing
you,
anti-ice.
Spirit Wing 1654, there was no voice on that.
Not required at this
clear direct,
time.
Golf, Lima,
APU
Delta.
bleed is off. APU is off.
Clear to Golf Lima Alpha for Spirit Wings 1654. So sorry about that. Where mic was not working.
Spirit Wing 1654, no worries, it'll be Golf, Lima, Delta, GLD, heavy ore.
Golf Lima Delta for Spirit Wings
Alright,
1654.
text
Thank you again.
checklist.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Flaps 10.
No worries at all.
Twirl handle. Arm. Snap trim is set. 5.1. Aircraft nose up. Takeoff
Nose
data.
disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Alright, see ya. Alright, takeoff data confirmed one last time. V1 136, rotate 156. V2 164, climb out speed 174, and slot retracted 212, claim maneuvering 238. Okay, taxi takeoff departure brief. Should be no change at this time. Radar, let's tilt it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Transponder is TARA, and nose light is on. Status page on config. Now let's get our taxi clearance. Chicago Center, good evening. UPS 2257 Heavy with information Tango ready for taxi 22 left from the UPS cargo ramp.
EPS 2257 Heavy, Chicago Center. It'll be runway 28 right at Echo Echo for the shorter taxi. Taxi via Sierra 1, Uniform Foxtrot. Hold short of runway 28 Center.
Say the taxi instructions again for UPS 2257.
EPS 2257 Heavy, runway 28 right at Echo Echo intersection. Taxi via Sierra 1, Uniform Foxtrot. Hold short of runway 28 Center.
Okay, it's going to be 28 right at Echo Echo via Sierra 1, Uniform Foxtrot, and hold short 28 center. UPS 2257.
EPS 2257 Heavy, and you said you had Tango, correct?
We do have information, Tango.
Thanks, sir.
Hi.
American 2973.
We gotta recalculate here.
180, runway 22 left.
I was expecting 28,
180 on the go,
left.
22 left, clear for takeoff. American
So
29
let's
and 78.
recalculate for 28 right.
Chicago Center, good evening. American 2753, flight level
Am I not
370.
seeing it?
American 2753, Chicago Center. Verify you're about 15 South Peoria.
Yeah, firm checks out.
American 2753, Chicago Center. Radar
That's not
contact.
good.
Descend and maintain flight level 240.
Down to flight level 240, American 2753.
I'm not seeing it here. Where is 28 right in here? I don't see it. Okay.
American 2753, cross Turtle at maintain 1000. The O'Hare altimeter 29.
Why am I not seeing 28 right as an option here?
We'll cross Turtle at maintain 11,000, 2995 for the altimeter, American 2753.
We'll just have to do with that. It doesn't have it in there. I'm going to leave the V speeds as they are. That'll be fine for this runway, which is longer. And 28 right at Echo Echo. 273 heading. Alright, let's roll. Okay, nose for steering, check left, check right, brakes check. Company A300 on the right. Flight controls, ailerons left, 3 green.
Chicago Center, American
Ailerons right,
2973 is
3 green.
2,000 for 5,000.
Elevator up, 2 green.
American
Header
2973,
down, 2
Chicago
green.
Center radar
Rudder
contact,
left,
climb
2
and maintain
green.
flight level 190,
Rudder right, 2
clear
green.
return, resume normal speed.
All right, so we're
Direct
taking.
normal
We're gonna
speed up
take
to flight level 190 for American 2973.
1, which is a left turn up
United
here.
1576, contact Cleveland Center 119.87.
Oh, that was Sierra
good day.
1.
Over to Cleveland, 1198739 1776. Thanks. Have a good night.
All right, I missed that turn.
Have a good one.
We'll just take it here. It's a completely different routing than what I was expecting here.
is about 8 miles from Tio.
And then this is uniform right here.
370.
Let's go 324 to Chicago Center, roger. Maintain flight level 370, squawk 6610.
It's right there.
6610 for Alaska.
Sorry guys, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to this taxi routing.
370.
Okay, this is uniform. Left on Foxtrot would be up in front of us. So we're doing an intersection takeoff. Still plenty of runway.
Alaska 324, radar contact 30 north Dubuque Vortac, across Beehawk at maintain flight level 240.
And left turn up here. This is Foxtrot.
Roger, cross Buhawk out of maintain.
We're gonna hold short 280 center.
Alaska 324.
American 2973, clear direct jacks.
Direct jacks for American 2973.
Flight controls are checked. Chicago Center, UPS 2257, heavy holding short 28 center.
EPS 2257 heavy, thank you. Cross runway 28 center at Foxtrot, right under Papa. Hold short of runway 28 right at taxiway Echo Echo.
Okay, cross 28 center, right on Papa, and hold short 28 right at Echo Echo, UPS 2257 heavy. Whew, it's a lot. Hey, just in case you guys are familiar with Chicago, Look at this disaster of a taxi chart, man. This is so easy to get lost on this thing. What a mess. This is not
Chicago Center,
the best place to be
2973, requested
taxiing.
amendment cruise flight level 250.
Alright, let's go
American 2973, climb and maintain
turn all the
level
lights on because we're on
250.
an active runway here.
25 now, correction, 250 now for American 2973, thanks.
Oh, it's actually the Hamilton hub in Canada. Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. I'm the hub manager there. So let's go landing light, strobes, runway turn off, bright turn on, Papa. Taxiing at Hamilton is a lot easier. It's a lot fewer taxiways, and you end up doing a lot of back taxiing on the runway, which I actually don't mind because it's a big, huge runway and you can go faster on it. Chicago is just no fun to taxi, man. There's so many taxiways, and the airport is so ginormous that it's just easy to get lost and confused. And I don't know why I don't have 28 right in my FMC for takeoff, but we're going to use 28 center. It's close enough. Either way, we're going to fly runway heading, and then and we'll get vectors to our first waypoint after takeoff. Alright,
FedEx 375,
before takeoff,
service
status
terminated,
page.
change to advisory frequency approved today.
Engine, EAD is checked, green box, nav and profile, armed, auto flight, armed,
Here's all.
exterior lights,
Chicago Center, Metro 1490, level 310, coming 340.
Metro 1490, Chicago Center, roger, good evening. EPS 2257, heavy fly runway heading, runway 28 right at Echo Echo, clear for takeoff.
fly runway heading, clear for takeoff at Echo Echo, UPS 2257 heavy. Hi crew, we are clear for takeoff. Let's roll. We'll keep it rolling, keep it rolling. Alright crew, clear for takeoff. Everything's set, green box,
Alaska
lights on, radar
324,
on.
descend via the Flight 7 arrival, accept, delete all speed restrictions. Maintain 300 knots or greater at flight. The OR altimeter 29905.
2995 and delete all speed restrictions. Descend by the Flight 7 arrival, Alaska 324, and at flight we're gonna go exceed 300 knots or greater, Alaska 324.
Okay. Engine. Okay. Runway heading is 273. Okay. Engine stabilized. Set takeoff thrust. Alright, crew, we're rolling. Thrust set. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots to clamp. V1. Rotate. How's it rate? Gear up.
Delta 421, descend at Pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Pilot's discretion, flight level 240, Delta 421.
Metro 1490, cross GET, chat, maintain flight level 240.
Cross Cats and maintain flight level 240, Metro 1490.
pitch. Okay, speed checks, flaps track.
Altitude.
Okay, 1,000 go. Speed checks, flaps track. Okay, auto throttle's start pulling it back a little bit as we level off at 5,000 feet. Let's go autopilot engage.
Stabilizer motion.
EPS 2257 Heavy, Chicago Center, radar contact, climb and maintain 15,000, turn left, heading 180, say altitude.
Okay, at 5,000, I am come left 180. I say getting the altitude for UPS 2257.
EPS 2257 Heavy, climb and maintain 15,000 for now, 15,000.
Okay, up to 15,000 UPS 2257. Alright, crew, cleared up to
Delta 40, correction, Delta
15,000. We have radar back base right now, so let's go heading 180.
Suppression at 330 for crossing traffic.
Okay, pilot suppression 330, Delta 421.
That is a pretty cool view, isn't it?
EPS 2257 Heavy, clear at Comiskey.
Good, Comiskey. UPS 2257 Heavy. Alright, crew.
Record 2753, verify information, Tango, the O'Hare altimeter
Let's
2995.
go direct.
Which runway would you like?
Comiskey.
We have information to go aboard, and I'd like to
And
request
I'll go ahead
27
and
center
go
the ILS for American
now.
2753.
Record 2753, runway 27 center.
We'll expect 27 center, American 2753.
See you later, Chicago.
EPS 2257, climb and maintain, flight level 360, resume normal speed.
Hey, climb maintain flight level 360, normal speed, UPS 2257. We were doing normal speed, I thought.
Delta 421, descend and maintain, flight level 320.
Alright, crew, cleared up to 360.
320, Delta 421.
After takeoff checklist, landing gear up, lights out, spoiler handle, disarmed, auto brakes, off, flaps and slats are up, retract,
Delta 421, descend and
flight
maintain,
takeoff
flight level
selector, flaps
290.
15.
290, Delta 421.
EAD, no alerts, exterior lights, off. Alright, to the line.
Metro 1490, slight amendment to your routing advisor, ready to copy. We're ready for 1090. Metro 1490, clear to Milwaukee Airport after Lister, direct Sitkey, Charlie, India, Tango, Kilo, India, direct Milwaukee Airport. Cross Lister at maintain 14,000, the Milwaukee altimeter 29902.
Ah, looks like we have some ATC at Louisville. That'll be nice. We got approach,
Clear Milwaukee
ground
after
tower,
Lister,
and
direct
Vetus.
Sitkey,
Nice.
and direct Milwaukee will cross Lister at 14,000 for Metro 1490.
Metro 1490, read back correct, thank you. Delta 421, cross tender at maintain, flight level 230.
Tender flight level 230, Delta 421.
I prefer Bumble. Alright, 18,000 feet, altimeter standard.
American 2973, cross Jacks at maintain 13,000, the Indy altimeter 3001.
Okay, after takeoff
Jack
checklist.
13,000.01 for American 2173.
Alaska 324, verify information. Tango, the O'Hare altimeter 29905. Which runway would you like?
Roger, we have information. We do have information, Tango, and let's get ILS 28 center if we can, Alaska 324.
Alaska 324, runway 28 center. Spirit Wing 1654, radar service terminated. Change 2 advisory, frequency approved. Good day.
Change to advisory, thank you for the service. Spirit Wing 14, sorry, Spirit Wing 1564. Have a great day.
You do the same.
Can you imagine flight simming Spirit Wings? Like, why? Why would you want to do that? I don't know. I wouldn't. Not, not exactly the most premier airport there is, you know, airline. Spirit. Although, I've been seeing some funny memes on Instagram and stuff about Spirit Wings. Spirit, like, talking trash about all these other airlines that keep crashing planes and flipping planes. Meanwhile, Spirit has had no accidents or incidents all year so far. Who would have thought?
Delta 960, clear direct Nashville.
Who would have thought that it'd be Spirit that was a safe airline to fly on this year?
Clear direct Nashville, 4 Deltas 963.
X 2754, descend and maintain 7,000.
Down to 7,000, I'm assuming that's for 2753.
American 2753, correction, descend and maintain 7,000, thank you.
Down to 7,000, 2753. Chicago Center, hello, United 606 Heavy.
United 606, Chicago Center, verify you're about 20 to the south west of Peoria.
Affirm, United 606 Heavy.
United 606, Chicago Center, descend and maintain flight level 240.
240, United 606 Heavy. Chicago Delta 2076.
Delta 2076, Chicago.
Yeah, like you said, waiver about 10 to 15 length.
Man, we're
Delta
climbing,
2076, approved, advisor back.
climbing pretty hard right now.
Back.
3,400 feet per minute, and that's...
Chicago Center, Alaska 324. We do have a question. You don't want us to descend lower than 11,000, correct?
Alaska 324, you can maintain 11,000 or have lower for you in a little bit. Thanks for checking.
Roger, Alaska 324, thanks.
My 737 and A320 could only dream of performance like this.
Delta 421, contact Cleveland Center 119.87, good night.
11987, have a good night, Delta 421.
Good night.
You could do flight level 300.
Other aircraft calling unreadable.
Let's get some of these frequencies programmed in here. So, we're gonna need...
United 606 cross, turtle at maintain 11,000, the O'Hare altimeter 29905.
Let's get ATIS
India Turtle
Tower
1,000.
right
Or cross Turtle 1,000.
18725. Tower's on 124.2, and then ground is 0.7. Let's put some of these frequencies in here. So let's do the ATIS first, 118.725. Put that on VHF2, and let's see if we can pick it up.
Advise on initial contact. You'll have information by Broad.
Okay. And then tower's going to be on 124.2.
Chicago Center, Delta 686, flight level 370 with you. Sorry, my mic was muted somehow.
Delta 686 Chicago Center, no worries. Verify you're about 20 north of Spinner, SPI.
Roger, around 32 nautical miles of SPI.
Delta 686 Chicago Center, roger. Turn left, heading radar contact, turn left, heading 340 vectors for spacing. Descend and maintain flight level 330.
Heading 340 and descending level 330. 30 for Delta 686.
United 606 in the transition, maintain 300 knots or greater, 300 knots or greater.
Okay, flight 340, 2000 to go.
American 2973 radar service terminated, change to advisory frequency approved, good day.
Advisory is now American 2973. Thanks for your help tonight. Good night.
No worries, good night. Delta 7719, contact Cleveland Center 119.87, good night.
Over to Cleveland Center for American, or Delta 7719, good night.
American 2753, descend and maintain 4000.
Down to 4000, American 2753.
Altitude.
1000 to go. Alright, crew.
Metro 1490 at SID key, intercept the runway 25 left localizer, descend and maintain 3000.
At Siski, correction, at Siski, intercept runway 25 left localizer, descend and maintain 3000. Not sure unfortunately.
UPS 2257, descend and maintain flight level 290.
Okay, down to 290, UPS 2270. Oh, we just got up here and they already want us to go back down. So, here's what we're gonna do. Let's see, performance, flight plan, what is it? Initialization. Let's see if we can change our cruise to 290. No, alright, won't let us. Here's what we're gonna do.
Delta 686, descend and maintain flight level 270, in the transition, maintain 300 knots.
Descending 270 and maintaining a speed of
Level change on
300,
290.
Delta 686.
Delta 686, turn right direct turtle.
Right direct turtle, Delta 686.
Yeah, that was really fast. Well, we're actually 70 miles from our top of the descent belt.
Alaska 324,
Because of the way
descend
they
and
do their
maintain
ATC,
7000.
they need to start us down
Alaska 324.
per SOP earlier than what I would normally prefer to descend at, so.
And Alaska 324, just let us know what speed you want us to be at.
Alaska 324, speed your discretion.
Alaska 324, thanks.
Center UPS 2257 will go off frequency for about 2 mics to grab ATIS.
UPS 1257, brief chain approved, advise back.
We'll go. Alright, let's get this ATIS.
HF information, Foxtrot 0056 Zulu. Web 290 at 13 gust 19er. Visibility 10. Ceiling 2,900 over 10. Temperature 4. Dew point -2. Altimeter 3002. ILS approach runway 35 left and 35er. Simultaneous approach is in use. Runway 35 left arrivals. 29er. 11 NSC Sensi. Available only for OPR and CG. Small departures in use. Notices to air missions increase burn activity in the vicinity of the airport. Hazardous weather information for Kentucky and Indiana available FMR flight service station. Advise on initial contact. You have information Foxtrot.
Okay. Chicago Center UPS 2257 Heavy, we're back on freak with you.
UPS 2257, Chicago Rider.
Alright,
Delta 686.
so the wind is
Chicago Center, how do you hear?
0056, so it's almost an hour old, but we'll listen to it again. But
United 606,
the wind is 29013 gust 19. Altimeter 3002, 2900 feet ceilings.
Chicago Center, good day, United
We'll get that one more time as we get a little bit
at,
closer. 1000 to go.
Kilo Oscar Romeo Delta information Tango, request tax runway 22 left.
United 2296 Chicago. It'll be runway 28 right at November 5 for departure. Taxi via Southport, left uniform, Alpha 10, November 5. Verify information, Tango.
United 2296, apologies. We had 22 left planned. Can we get that, or is that not possible?
United, standby. American 2753, turn left heading 300, join the localizer.
Left heading 300, join localizer, American 2753.
Yeah, 2296, runway 22 left as requested. Taxi via the Southport, left uniform, Alpha
FUC is
13.
not, you're agreeing with me tonight. There we go.
Alright. Take your right, 22 left Southport, uniform, Alpha, Alpha
Let's go ahead and go through the second approach checklist. Landing data.
Yeah, 2296, verified of Tango.
We're on 35 left, which is a longer runway. So it'll be 158 on Flaps 35.
Chicago.
We have a 6-knot gust, so we're going to add 3 knots to that. So 161 approach.
Reduce speed to 250, then cross turtle at maintain 1000.
West side looks good.
2995.
Plenty of runway on there.
Reducing speed to 250 and cross turtle at 1000. Delta 686.
SDF, we're parking at ramp 5 tonight, and 35 left is nice and long. We'll aim for Bravo 6 turnoff. That's usually where I'd like to get out.
Virgin 447 Chicago Center, verify you're about 10 to the north, correction,
And we're
20
going
to
to
the
be
northwest
on
of Badgers.
the J Money 2, our nav arrival.
Virgin 447 Chicago Center, radar
A lot
contact,
of
climb
crossing
maintain for level
restrictions here.
390. American
Down to Lou.
2753 overhead, Jimbo, cleared ILS 27 center approach.
Quite a bit of crossing restrictions, and you can see they're in the FMC here.
Alaska 324, descend and maintain 4000.
4000, Alaska 324.
Delta 960, radio
And-
service terminated, change to advisory frequency approved.
So basically what we're going to do is we're going to fly down this way, hitting all these altitude restrictions, make a right turn at...
UPS 2257, radio service terminated, change to advisory frequency approved, good night.
Okay, over to Unicom. Thanks for the services, UPS 2257 Heavy.
No worries, good night.
Alright, so our new top of descent is going to be calculated at 46 nautical miles, and we'll start down again. Let's go back to profile. So again, as I was saying, we're getting radar vectors after we get to Luz, and we are expecting the 3-5 left approach, which is going to be over here. Bourbon. Probably going to get a shortcut there, but we'll load it into Bourbon for now. 3-5 left. Okay, at Ollie, which is the radar fix. Sorry, Ollie's not the... Yeah, that is a radar fix. 4,000 feet. Looks like Cardinal's going to be our final approach fix. 2,400 feet with the 3-degree glide slope down to the runway. RVR 1800 or 1/2 statute mile visibility requirement. The decision altitude is 664 feet barrow. MSA from the Louisville VOR is 3,600 feet. Missed approach is climbing to 1,000, left-hand climbing turn to 4,000 on heading 240, and outbound the Louisville VOR radial 249 to Damon intersection, which is 24.5 DME from Louisville and home. Any questions, crew? We've done this approach 1,000 times, so it's not a big deal. I'm going to be over to Barrow, and we need 664. Oh, bless you. Alright. Radar. Shut that down. Windshield anti-ice not required at this time. Decision height, minimum descent altitude is checked. Seatbelts, not that it matters, they're on. Just me and the co-pilot tonight. Alright, crew. So now we're just cruising, and the next frequency we're going to need to get on with is Louisville approach 132075. Let's load that in now. 132075. And then we'll go ahead and keep ATIS over here on VHF2. Oh, okay, here's my honest opinion on the flight factor 757. It's good. It is dated. It really does feel like an XP11 port over to 12 with basically nothing done to it. It still flies fine. 80% of the systems work correctly. Where I found that it does not work well is like the go around logic on the autopilot and all that. If you go around on final, it just kind of goes wacky. It doesn't really handle that well with the autopilot. But routine stuff, takeoff, cruise, landing, normal operations, it's perfectly fine. The model looks dated, the cockpit looks a little old, but it's the only 757 we got, and I fly it and I enjoy it. So I wouldn't pay full price for it, wait for it to go on sale. But there was some talk recently that from Flight Factor that they're actively working on updating them, and they didn't say what they're updating, but I'm hoping it gets a nice refresh for X-Plane 12. But they're actually updating it. But it's very dated, and you can tell when you get into it. But gets the job done. I like it. Yeah, wait for it to go on sale. Don't pay full price for it. If you're paying for an X-Plane 11 plane and X-Plane 12, that's what it feels like to me. But it's good. Full disclosure, I paid full price for it. No, wait, no I didn't. I waited for it to go on sale. I did get it on sale. That's why I got it. It was on sale and I went and got it. Alright, crew. I got about... I got about 2 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and set the altitude down right now. I got to go make myself a drink for the descent because I like to always be buzzing on the approach. So you guys have the aircraft and the radios, and I'll be back. This thing should start the descent here while I'm gone. It'll be less than 2 minutes. Alright, crew, I'm back. Looks like we are descending. Let's take a listen to that ATIS to see if it's changed over at all. Because it was pretty old when I heard it last. Alright, let's see what we got.
Blue Eagle International Airport HS information Foxtrot 0056 Zulu. Web 290 at 13 gusts 19.
That's still old. It's over an hour old. Tell you what, we'll go ahead and dial this bad boy right now. We'll start listening to approach now. We're still out of range, but Louisville Tower, UPS 2257 heavy. Oh, we may not be able to pick him up. Louisville Tower, UPS 2257 heavy. Yeah, probably out of range.
No departures in use.
I was going to ask him when the ATIS is going to get updated. Louisville approach UPS 2257 heavy.
UPS 2257 heavy, Louisville approach.
Yeah, do you have an update on when the ATIS is going to get updated? It's over an hour old right now.
Don't have any information on that yet. It still hasn't updated.
Roger, we'll call you back in a few minutes. Alright, crew, heading down. Add drag, kick, speed brake, extend. Speed brake, retract.
Small aircraft, low latest information Gulf, now its current level altimeter 3005.
Okay, 3005.
UPS 869 heavy, contact tower 124.2.
Alright, let's get the ATIS together.
420.
Runway 35 left arrival. 29er. 11 NSE Sensi. Available only for OPR and CP. Small departures in use. Notices to air missions increase bird activity in the vicinity of the airport. Hazardous weather information for Kentucky and Indiana available FMR flight service station. Advise on initial contact. You have information Golf.
Alright, let's get that again.
Louisville International Airport ATIS information Golf 0156 Zulu. Wet 280 at 11. Visibility 10. Ceiling 2600 overcast. Temperature 4. Dew point -2. Altimeter 3005. ILS approach runway 35.
Louisville approach, good evening, UPS 2257 heavy with you, sending through 15,000.
UPS
2257 heavy, low approach. Level altimeter 3005. Expect the ILS 35 left. And information golf is now current.
Okay, we just got information golf and we'll expect ILS 35 left, UPS 2257 heavy. Okay, back to track. Ooh, I can put a little too much gin in that gin and tonic. Okay, there we go. All right, let's get ground 0.7 on VHF2. There we go. All of our radio frequencies are dialed in. I got approach, tower, and ground. What's going on with the sky? You see that? Whoa. Okay, a little fast, little speed brake. Okay, let's get her slowed down.
Altitude.
1,000 to go. Let's go exterior lights. And approach checklist complete. Okay, profile to 6. A little fast, correcting.
Stabilizer motion.
Okay, speed brake and drag. Okay, a little fast, speed brake. And let's keep the speed up. Let's go to 230 knots. Speed brake track. What a shame that this place is staffed up so well tonight and there's just nobody coming in here. We got approach, tower, and ground, and just nobody's here.
Altitude.
A lot of aircraft on the ground though. Okay, 1,000 to go. Yeah, I can see those low ceilings there. Louisville's off to the left, but it's kind of in the clouds right now.
UPS 2257 heavy, descend to maintain 3,000.
Got a 3,000 UPS, 2257 heavy. Alright crew, let's go 3,000 feet and let's do vertical speed. 1,000 feet a minute. Look at that sky. That's kind of cool. Speed brakes extend, get a little fast. Oh, there's the airport. I think we're cheating now. So 8300, two MD-11s, and a 747-800. Oh, what's this stuff? Should get 1,000 to go here. Coming up.
Altitude.
Alright, with this low altitude here, he's probably going to bring us in pretty tight for the ILS. Okay, speed brakes, direct,
2500.
and let's go ahead and arm those. We're done with them now. Auto brakes, minimum.
2500.
Hey, we're in that overcast layer now. Alright, so we're below the glide slope now, which is fine. Okay, let's go heading 180. He's not giving us vectors yet, so I'll do my own.
EPS
2257, turn left heading 080, vectors to final.
Okay, left heading 080, UPS 2257 heavy. Alright, there's our vectors, 080. Alright, let's go FMS speed, flaps 15.
EPS 2257 heavy, you're 6 miles from Cardinal, turn left heading 020, maintain 3000 till established, cleared ILS 35, left approach.
Okay, turn left heading 020, maintain 3000 to establish, cleared ILS 35, left approach, UPS 2257.
Stabilizer motion.
Okay, approach arm. Localizer capture, but he gave us a really steep entry on this. Hold on tight. Okay, on localizer. Not sure what this crap is. All the same, let's just get on some anti-ice here. I don't know what we're flying through right now. I'm gonna turn on the windshield anti-ice as well.
2500.
Should be, the wind should be 280 at 11. So that's going to be kind of an 11 knot crosswind. Okay, let's go gear down, flaps 28.
EPS 2257 heavy, contact tower 124.2.
Order tower 24-2, UPS 2257 heavy.
At 1-1, RNAV to row, runway 35 left, you're clear for
Alright,
takeoff.
flaps 35. Before landing checklist, landing you're down, 4 green. Coil head is arm, auto brakes minimum, flaps 35, altimeters cross check, and altimeters, EAD green box. Louisville Tower, UPS 2257 heavy on final, 35 left.
UPS 2257 heavy, Louisville Tower, winds are 280 at 11, traffic departs prior to your arrival, runway 35 left, you're clear to land.
The land.
Autopilot.
The land, 35 left, UPS 2257 heavy.
Autopilot.
Alright, I see the traffic on the runway. Yeah, hopefully he does get off the runway before we get there. Autopilot's off. And it's a crosswind.
UPS 742 heavy coming up on Bravo 1, short 35 left. UPS 742 heavy, I'm going to squeeze a departure out before you guys for internal spacing to Norfolk. It'll be about 5. Okay, no, we'll cruise UPS 742 heavy, thanks.
Okay, looks like that traffic on the runway is on the roll. Should be clear of that. Alright, we got a big audience here. We got another MD-11 driver on the taxiway. Let's give him a good show, huh? MD-11 is clear of us.
500.
And UPS 17 is correction 718 heavy in contact departure, good night. Departure UPS 718 heavy.
400.
Okay, a little high, correcting.
300. Approach.
Okay, back on the Pappies.
Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
UPS 2257 heavy, welcome to Worldport, right when able, you can contact ground point 7, we'll see you.
A little bit more floaty than I would have liked. That's the exit that I wanted. Manual braking. Thanks.
And UPS 2257 heavy, welcome to Worldport, you can contact ground point 7, good night.
Okay, over to ground point 7, UPS 2257 heavy. So long. Sorry, I was busy on the landing there.
You're fine. UPS 1537, can you squeeze around the company MD-11 on Rob there?
Louisville ground, good evening. UPS 2257 heavy is clear at 35 left at Foxtrot. Request taxi, ramp 5.
Alright, UPS 2257 heavy, good taxi to ramp 5 via Bravo Charlie 1.
Ramp 5 via Bravo Charlie 1 at UPS 2257 heavy. Okay, guys. At the landing checklist. Spoiler handle, flaps. Alright. Flaps, auto brakes, radar, landing lights, anti-ice. Let's see, Bravo is going to be, this is Charlie, we want. Oh, I want Bravo right here. Sorry. Alright. APU's coming on. High intensity lights, anti-ice, we can turn that off now. Alright, stab trim. Okay, at the landing checklist complete. Alright, what was that landing rate? It said 215 feet per minute here. Smart Cars recorded it as 141 feet per minute. I think it was 141. It felt like 141 to me. Thank you, by the way, for the nice landing. I floated a bit, but, you know, it was nice and soft. MD-11 on a roll on the runway there. This should be Charlie 1 here. Alright, taxi lights coming off. There's our spot. Parking brake set. Parking checklist. Transponder. Standby. Fuel switches. 3, 1, 2. Anti-ice is off. Windshield anti-ice. Windshield defog. Off. Emergency power. Emergency lights. Beacon light off. Wheel chocks. Ground power unit. Parking brake released. External power on. AP power off. APU off. And parking checklist complete. Alright, guys. Another successful MD-11 operation. Oh, dark in there, isn't it? Anyway, that was fun. I like these short flights like this. I like to get to take off and the landing in. That's the best part. So a little bounce. Yeah, it was okay. A little floaty tonight, but you know, it was soft. I had an audience. I had another MD-11 pilot sitting on the taxiway watching me, so I had to, you know, put it on real nice and smooth. Anyway, guys, that's it for me tonight. I just wanted to get one in. Appreciate you flying with me, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.